everybody. There we go. It is really dark in here. Um, there we go. Okay, so I wanted to welcome you guys to my Lunatra Energy channel. And I was going to go live on Instagram, but I guess I can't yet because I don't have the right criteria met. So I guess I'll just have to do all my lives here on YouTube for right now. Okay, so um, I wanted to start out this full moon eclipse in Virgo with a just kind of a quick rundown on what to expect with this energy today. Um, so a lot of movement is happening with this eclipse. There's a lot of energy moving. There is a lot of there we go. There's a lot of, I guess, releasing that's going to be happening with this. So, one of the things that I really love to do is I love to blend essential oils for specific purposes and intentions. So, to start, yesterday I went ahead and blended, and you can actually follow my subscribe to my channel here, and you can get this video. Um, what I did was I pre-blended my hoe wood, petitgrain, frankincense, and lemon essential oils. And I did that so that it would get its synergistic blend. And I want to get them set maybe even a couple hours before I use them, maybe even like 12 to 24 hours before I use them. And I do that because I want them to fully blend and incorporate. So what happens when you put those essential oils together, they actually morph and they synergistically start to blend the chemotypes together. Okay. Then what I did is I went ahead and created a roller bottle with just fractionated coconut oil and about 12 drops of my essential oil blend. So let me talk briefly about the different essential oils that I'm using in today's quick little meditation. And this is a meditation that you can do at any time throughout the day or tonight or even through tomorrow, because of wherever you're at in the world right now. You're going to be experiencing this either on the 14th or it's starting on the 13th into the 14th of March. So um, the first essential oil that I did was I did actually two parts. So I actually did 10 drops in this little blend because this is just a little half a dram. And I did 10 drops, but you could do two drops just for a simple diffuser or something simple. And I do have a full, in my community on here, I do have a full write up of each of these essential oils. But Soulwood is going to be really good for balancing your energies because right now we are super kind of feeling wonky and out of whack. Okay. So, the next, and what it's going to do is it's going to help you step into your power. And that's something that we want to do, not while we're manifesting right now, but we want to step into our power while we're releasing things. And that's what the full moon is all about. The full moon is all about releasing those energies that you just don't need to hold on to anymore, letting go of the past. That's going to be a little bit of our meditation today. The second essential oil I used is petitgrain, and I only used one part or one drop, right? So that means I did 5 drops to my 10 drops of hoe wood. I did 5 drops of petitgrain. I love petitgrain because it symbolizes stability, harmony, and strength. It kind of helps reveal your inner truth too. So that's something that while you're releasing these things, you're stepping into your power, but it's helping reveal that inner truth. Okay. So that's why Howood and Petitgrain blend so amazingly for this particular full moon. The next one is frankincense. Now, frankincense is great. And I mean, it's been used throughout the ages, right? So, frankincense helps purify unwanted energies. That's why you see it being burned, the resin being burned, and the little dangly things in the churches and things like that, because it really helps move out that unwanted negative energy. Um, but it can also elevate the vibrations. And that's another thing that we want. We want it to elevate the vibrations. Then the last oh, and I did that one at one part or one drop. Okay. So again, 5 drops in my little blend here. So 10 hoe wood, 5 petitgrain, 5 drops of frankincense. Then I went ahead and used lemon. Now, lemon is really good because it's clarifying and it helps you in a joyful way, I guess. It's clarifying in a joyful way, is a good way to put that. It also helps you with your concentration and focus. So while you're trying to remove all that energy that you don't want to hold on to during this full moon, while it's elevated with the eclipse happening, right? We want to also, though, focus and concentrate on specific things. It can also, lemon can also help you alleviate stress and anxiety, which can go hand in hand when you're trying to release unwanted energies, right? There, I'm just going to take my glasses off there because the thing keeps showing up in the reflection there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is not a long live today. One of the things that I do, though, for any of my full moon rituals or any types of, I actually do a little, you can't really see it all that great, but I put together a tray of stones, a little tea light, a white tea light. Now you can use any candle, but really in the full moon, because that moon is so bright, I like to use the white stones. I learned that from Yasmin Boland, actually. She talks about that in her moonology stuff. But I use howlite, and I'm using a moonstone, a white moonstone, and I'm using a crystal quartz, okay, just a white quartz. That is one of the things. Also, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse my space. So you can cleanse it with a smudge stick, with a Palo Santo stick. You can use an essential oil diffuser. If you can't do the smoke and you don't want to do the smoke, you can actually just put this essential oil blend, and that frankincense will help diffuse out the negative, unwanted energies, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and smudge. And then And then what I'm going to do is to start this meditation, I went ahead and, like I said, I pre-blended my essential oil roller bottle. But I want to go ahead and put both my feet on the ground. You can sit down, you can lay down, but I want to have that connection to the earth. I'm in a chair right now, so I can be live, but I'm going to make sure that my feet, my bare feet, even though it's in the carpet, I'm still going to connect down to the earth because I want to be grounded during this release, okay? But I also want to open up my third eye. I want to open up that mindset to be able to release. So I'm going to take my roller bottle and I'm going to go ahead and put a line on my forehead because that helps open. This blend helps open that up to release, to find my inner truth, and all of those great things. But I'm also going to put it on each of my wrists. So think of this as unlocking the shackles or the bindings that are holding you in the past. This is a great way to release that. So I'm going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. So go ahead and breathe in, out, 2, in, out, 3, in, really deep, and out. And that activates that release. Okay. Now, my feet, I do have bare feet going on. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and put a roll on the bottom of each of my feet. Okay. And I do that so that it helps me move forward in my own truth. Okay. And that's huge. So, I opened up my third eye, I opened up to the divine, I released the bindings, and now I'm able to move forward. So, what I want you to do after you do that, I want you to go ahead and just, you're going to take, you're going to actually just keep that right here. You can put your hands together. You can put them like this. You can hold them like this in a namaste type position. You can put your wrists together. That's what I like to do so that I hold my palms open so that I can accept what is coming in, but also allowing things to leave. And that is something that's really big when you are doing these types of releasing meditations. So let's go ahead and I'm going to walk you guys through a quick few minute meditation with some breathing exercises so that you can release what you need to release today so that you can be open to manifest in the next new moon, which we'll have another live for that. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to do this 3 times. In and out. And one more time. In and out. And now I like to just hold my palms open and think about walking through a field with wildflowers everywhere as we're rolling into spring here. We're not quite there, but we're almost there. We're closing off that cold winter energy and we're moving into the spring, spring like open, cleansing type energy. You can smell the flowers starting to come up out of the ground. The moist earth is grounding you in, but the sprouts of different plants are coming up because they're opening up to the divine. And everything's starting to come alive around you. Now go ahead and take a seat in the middle of this field and just look around at all of the things that you can release, that you're letting out of your body. Think about all of the things that you don't need to hold on to that have been really shackling your person now into the past. We want to release that. So, what I like to do is while I'm sitting in that field, I'm going to envision a box, a clear box, because I don't want to forget fully about the things from the past because I want to learn from them. But what I want to do is I want to place them in this box over to the side. I can still see them inside that box, but I don't need them anymore. So sit and think about the different things that you need to release and place them in these different clear boxes in this field. Once they're in that box, they're going to ground down back into Mother Earth, and they're also going to be available to our higher self so that we can learn from them. So let's go ahead and do 3 more breaths in. Inhale that essential oil blend. Inhale the hoe wood and the frankincense. And exhale and breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. And feel protected by that lemon, by that petitgrain. Feel grounded down into the earth. And just sit for a few more minutes in this field and watch those items from the past in those boxes just absorb back into the earth. And watch them just clear a space for you to move forward. Now you can sit in this energy for as long as you need to. And once you get to that point where you've removed all of the items and put them in those boxes and watched them absorb back into the earth, you're going to want to go ahead and stand up. And you can actually stand up in person or you can stay seated, but stand up in that field and just wipe away everything that's left that you're holding on to. Wipe it away and get it off of your physical body. All of those energies. And you're going to go ahead and come out of that field and back into the now, back into your person, into your physical body. And I like to rub my feet on the ground to activate those essential oils. So you can't see it right now, but I'm just rubbing my feet on the ground so that I can then move forward in my own truth throughout this eclipse and throughout the next few weeks while I move into my manifestation mode through the new moon. So, thank you, you guys, for joining me on this quick little tutorial and meditation. And I hope that you hit subscribe and hit those notifications so that you can see when I do go live and when my other videos launch and land. You're going to be finding a lot of really cool little meditations and little energy work throughout this channel. And you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. So, Lunatra Energy. So, thank you guys for joining me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. And remember, just breathe through these feelings of this crazy, wonky eclipse energy. Okay. Have a great day.